Hi, velkommen til lektion number 3, lesson number 3. Stuff we like, stuff we don't like. We have some simple examples here with some emojis. Vi har nogle emojier. Lad os læse disse eksempler igennem. Let's read through the examples. So we have one smiley face. En smiley. Han kan le. Han kan le. For example, at læse. Han kan le at spille fodbold. Han kan le at se Netflix. Han kan le at se Netflix. He likes reading, he likes playing football, he likes watching Netflix. Then we have a sad emoji with 2 thumbs down. Hun kan ikke le. I've just changed it from han to hun just so we practice saying he and she. Hun kan ikke le tennis. Hun kan ikke le tørrede bananer. She doesn't like dried bananas. I don't like them actually, so it's probably, this is a personal thing. Hun kan ikke lide at skifte sengetøj. She doesn't like changing the bedding, the bed sheets. I don't like that either. So you can see this has been inspired by my actual life. Then we have 2 smileys. De elsker, they love of course. De elsker at cykle om morgenen. We're missing an n here. Morgenen. De elsker at lytte til podcasts. De elsker kaffe. They love cycling in the morning. They love listening to podcasts. They love coffee. Who doesn't? Then we have 2 sad faces. 2 triste emojier. De hader. They hate. Kolde bedre. At stå sent op. Og gå tur. They hate cold showers. Getting up late. Going for walks. Cool, so we have like, don't like, love and hate. Easy examples. Hvis vi nu scroller ned, if we now scroll down, we have opgave 2. Skriv hvad personerne kan lide. Now we have this guy, Mads, and this girl, Caroline. And we're going to say what they like in regards to these emojis. So, for example, Mads. Og vi har tegnefilm. Tegnefilm. Kan Mads lide tegnefilm? Nej. Mads kan ikke lide tegnefilm. I don't know why this is so big. Let me try to make it normal size. Sådan her. Normal text. Mads kan ikke lide tegnefilm. And tegnefilm is of course animated movies or cartoons, you can also say. Sådan. Og hvad med Caroline? How about Caroline? Caroline. Caroline kan lide tegnefilm. Sådan. Caroline. I'm just going to try to copy paste some stuff here. Caroline kan lide tegnefilm. So we mentioned it last time. Can lide, the entire thing means to like. You can like something. That's just like how you say it. So we need to worry about it any more than that. Næste. Og spille håndbold. Spille håndbold. To play handball. Playing handball. Kan Mads ikke lide håndbold? Kan Mads ikke lide håndbold? Jo, Mads elsker håndbold. I've just realized that I wrote mad and not mess. Yeah. Wonder if you got that. Look out for me making mistakes because I do it all the time, and if you do it, well, bonus points. Mads kan ikke lide tegnefilm, sådan. Spiller håndbold. Here we can say, han elsker at spille håndbold. Sådan. Håndbold. Nice. Og hvad med... Oh. I don't know if you noticed, but I asked you, can Mads ikke lide håndbold? I asked you a negative question. Doesn't he like handball? Doesn't he like handball? Doesn't he like handball? Can Mads ikke lide håndbold? Without a capital. And I don't think I mentioned it already, but basically when you ask them a negative question, which just means it has the word ikke in the question, there's 2 ways to reply yes. You know, you can say yeah or you can say yo. So when it's a negative question, you say yo. When you're sort of like, so yeah, doesn't he like football? Yes, he does like it. You know, you're correcting the person almost. Kan Mads ikke lide håndbold? Jo, han elsker at spille håndbold. Right? Whereas if you said no, you just say no, nej. Han kan ikke lide det. Så Caroline. Hvad med Caroline? You got it. Caroline kan ikke lide håndbold. So annoying with this big writing. Whatever. Caroline kan ikke lide håndbold. Because it's very textbook here to say Caroline. I can't spell Caroline either. I'm just gonna write hun. Hun kan ikke lide håndbold. Sådan. Næste. Og skrive historier. Og skrive historier. Hvad vil du skrive? And actually you can, if you like, pause the video here and continue doing this exercise on your own, because you get it now, right? It's not complicated. So it's just practicing writing and saying the sounds, and then you can come back and I will do it myself. Okay, welcome back. So let's just confirm that we both have the same thing. We have I'm just going to use han instead of mas. Has. Han kan lide og skrive historie. Sådan der. Historie. I'm tired of correcting the size now. I'm just going to leave it. Caroline elsker det. So I could try to connect these together. Han kan lide at skrive historier. Og Caroline. Why can't I write her name? Og Caroline elsker det. Right? So Caroline elsker at skrive historier. I can also write. I'm just trying to make it a bit more natural, so it's not too, rigid, if you like. Og bager. Mads hader og bager. Men Caroline elsker det. Sådan. Men, but Caroline elsker at bage. Sådan. Vandreture. Sorry, I didn't translate the things in the boxes, just assuming you know them all, which maybe you do. We had handball, we had writing stories, and we had baking. Sådan. Notice how in Danish you also use the infinitive at bage, to bake. So in English you wouldn't really say, Mads hates to bake. You could say it, you'd be understood, but usually you have that ing form, right? Mads hates baking. But there's not an equivalent in Danish, you always use the infinitive. Anyway, vandreture is hiking. Mads hader vandreture. Og Caroline hader det også. And Caroline hates it as well. Caroline. What's going on? I could not write Caroline at all. Caroline hader det også. Sådan, so I could have written directly. De hader det. De hader vandreture. Sådan, they hate it. Nice. Last one. Rock musik. Rock music. Han elsker det. Han elsker rock musik. Og Caroline kan lide det. Sådan. Og Caroline kan lide rock musik. Sådan der. Nice. So, opgave 3. Next task is, well, can du lide? So now I'm going to ask you about some of these things we had in the box. Kan du lide, for example, kan du lide vandreture? Kan du lide vandreture? And as we're doing this together, you can just practice replying. Yeah, I can lide vandreture. We don't need to get any more complex than that. It's just practicing simple sentences, rather. Kan du lide vandreture? And if you remember back to our first class on short responses, you can also try to incorporate that and say, yeah, det kan jeg godt. Jeg kan lide vandreture. Kan du lide rockmusik? Kan du lide rockmusik? Pause the video if you need to. Take some time, write your own responses. Kan du lide rockmusik? I like rock music, but I'm just going to write a different answer and say, nej, det kan jeg ikke. Jeg kan ikke lide det. Nej, jeg kan ikke lide det. Sådan der. I could also ask, kan du ikke lide? So remember now we have this negative question. Kan du ikke lide at bage? Kan du ikke lide at bage? And write to me, let me know if there's any of these things you like and these things you don't like, and why you don't like it. Kan du ikke lide at bage? Maybe you'll say, yeah, I like it. Jo, jeg kan lide det. Jeg kan lide at bage. Eller nej, jeg kan ikke. Det kan jeg ikke. Det kan jeg faktisk ikke. Actually not. Sådan der. Nu har vi, elsker du? Do you love? Elsker du? Lad os se. Hvad sker der? Gå væk. I always have this problem of that thing coming on my screen. Elsker du tegnefilm? Elsker du tegnefilm? Elsker du tegnefilm? Ja, det gør jeg. Det bliver jo short response. Nej, det gør jeg ikke. Ja, det gør jeg. Og simply ja. Jeg elsker faktisk tegnefilm. Tegnefilm. Sådan. So continue a little bit. Pause the video. Complete the last 3 here. Elsker du ikke? Hader du? Hader du ikke? And you can answer them in whatever way you like. Then come back and I'll show you what I've written. Sådan, elsker du ikke? So, I'm just going to use the last few examples we have. Elsker du ikke at skrive historier? Sådan. Oh, what's going on here? 1 second. Let me come back to where we were. Sådan der. Elsker du ikke? Oh my god, come on computer. Elsker du ikke at skrive historier? Jo, det gør jeg. Jeg elsker at skrive historier. Sådan der. Hader du at bage? Hader du at bage? Nej, jeg hader ikke at bage. Men jeg er ikke en stor fan. I don't hate baking, but I'm not a huge fan. Hader du ikke vandreture? Don't you just hate hiking? Hader du ikke vandreture? Jo, jeg hader vandreture. Igen, det er rigtigt, det er bare et eksempel. Jeg hader. Sådan. Okay, so the last one is again just some repetition using the same sort of questions and answers with some different stuff here, and we can practice asking each other. So I'm going to ask you an entire question and you can give me a short response, and you can put your own response into the box. For example, I might ask, kan du lide at spise på restaurant? Kan du lide at spise på restaurant? You can pause the video if you like, and I just want you, in between each question, I just want you just to put a short answer in here. So for example, yeah, jeg kan lide at spise på restaurant. Sådan der. Jeg kan lide at spise på restaurant. I'm going to change the questions a little bit. What if I ask you, kan du ikke lide at snakke i telefonen? Kan du ikke lide at snakke i telefonen? Maybe I'll write the question here, and then you can pause and take the time to write in your answer. Kan du ikke lide at snakke? No Google, don't correct me when I didn't ask you to. Kan du ikke lide at snakke i telefonen? Sådan der. So we've got a negative question, so maybe you do like it, so in which case of course you'd say, jo, jeg kan lide at snakke i telefonen. Eller jo, jeg elsker at snakke i telefonen. Og nej, jeg kan ikke lide at snakke i telefonen. Jeg hader at snakke i telefonen. Nej, det kan jeg ikke. Jo, det kan jeg. Sådan. Computerspil. Elsker du computerspil? Elsker du computerspil? My personal answer would be, nej, jeg elsker ikke computerspil. Men jeg kan lide dem. I'm not a huge gamer. I like games. I think they're fun. But I'm not like a gamer. So I don't love them. Styrketræning kan... Hader du styrketræning? Hader du styrketræning? Which is of course strength training. Styrke... come on. Sådan. Hader du styrketræning? This time my personal response would be, nej, jeg elsker det. Jeg elsker styrketræning, faktisk. Hader du ikke hjemmearbejde? Don't you hate homework? Be careful, you're gonna get a lot of it if you say you do. Hader du ikke hjemmearbejde? I don't hate it actually. Nej, jeg hader det ikke. Jeg kan faktisk lide det. Jeg kan faktisk lide det. I actually like it. Elsker du ikke at tage til koncerter? Elsker du ikke at tage til koncerter? Derfor du siger her. I might say, jo, jeg elsker det. Jeg elsker at tage til koncerter. Eller, short response, det gør jeg. Jo, det gør jeg. Sådan. Sidste eksempel. Elsker du matematik? Elsker du matematik? I'm interested to know if you love mathematics. Let me know. What would you write here? Elsker du matematik? I'm gonna have to say nej. Jeg kan ikke lide det. Jeg kan ikke lide det. Jeg kan ikke lide matematik. I won't go as far as to say jeg hader matematik, but I'm just not so good at it, so I don't like it so much, but if I practice, I know I could get better. But well, it's one of those things. Jeg kan ikke lide det. Sådan, og det var sådan set det. So it's just a little bit of training, repeating, repetition. I know it gets a little bit annoying, but I hope that you now have these words and phrases cemented in your mind. So, tak for denne gang, eller tak for i dag, tak for nu. Vi ses i lektion nummer 4. DanishTube.